Hello everybody, this is Charles and back with another toy review, this time for TFC's Uranus F-16 Falcon. Alright, so this is a Falcon. Let me just show you this very nice side box art. Alright, and over here plain mode, robot mode and limb mode. As we all know, Falcon is actually a sort of remake or replica of a Transformers Autobots Superion. And here F-16 is actually Skydive. So before I proceed with the review, kudos and thank you to iShop2Go for sponsoring this review. And nice surprise that came with this toy. This time I actually had a set of Autobot sticker logos, which is nice. You know, there's so many sizes. You can actually stick it. Probably the small ones you can actually stick them on the chest or somewhere, or even on the wings. Very nice touch. I remember the first time I got the free one was from Phantom, and now they give you another set. So it's really cool. This Autobot stickers very nice. And on top of that, iShop also gave me a calendar, a 21/4 calendar. So that's really cool. 21/4 calendar. So these are the little things that iShop goes through. I mean, they do to actually value add and show some personal touch. You know, I personally think it's very nice to receive a calendar and all about stickers. So yeah, it's really cool. So without further ado, let me just go through the review. So here we have Skydive or Falcon. All right. First off, very nice very nice sculpture. I like the colors a lot. The dark gray and the black and the dark gray goes really well. The only thing, if I want to nitpick, is the yellow. I don't really like the yellow on this guy. You know, I just felt that maybe without the yellow, he looks nicer and more fearsome. The yellow just looks a bit toyish. You know, so if it's just plain black, I would think it looks a lot nicer with the red. So here, head wise, full 360 rotation. Shoulders wise, you can move 90 degrees upwards. Full 360 location. I'm gonna go through this part. Since I'm at it, okay, this missile part actually came separate. You need to get them from our back and you attach them on the wing. So generally attached pretty well. But for me, it attaches well for this wing. Okay, this one attaches very tightly, but for this one it tends to be a little loose, but not anything that you can't fix with a little bit of nail polish. Anyway, here you have 90 degrees elbow movement. You have 360 elbow joint. Wrist wise, no movement. And in terms of the waist, as usual, because of the back, the nature of the back of this toy, and the wings, you can move it, but slightly limited. I mean, if you want to have more range of motion, do better poses, probably might want to remove the wings, which is what I would do actually. So this is it, and very nice clicky joints, very solid clicky joints, as you can hear. Clicky joints for up-down movement as well. Sideways, clicky joints, very tight clicky joints. Knees, about 75-80 degrees, no clicky joints, and the toes, you can move them pretty much a lot. Okay, so this missile, I'm just gonna, if it drops again, I'm just gonna put it one side until later on. It also comes with these two bigger missiles that you can use as his weapon, similar to all the other limbs. Okay, one here, or you can put it on his arm. No, it's your personal preference. Transformation wise, this guy is similar to Firefly? No, I can't remember which board. Air Raid, yeah, similar to Air Raid. But the wings wise are really different. So arms wise is the same, but wings are different. But first, let me just transform the top part. So here you rotate 180 degrees. You have this to cover up. It's really nice. And over here, I'll just remove the wings first. All right, and you see the missile drops. So I'm just gonna ignore it, leave it there for the time being. And what you're gonna do right now is just flip the toes upwards. Flip it. All right. And over here, you have to push this flip. Okay, before that, you will push the legs in. Okay, first few times you do it, it's probably gonna be very tough, very tight, but after that, it's gonna be pretty easy. Gonna flip this back piece downwards. Okay, and then gonna put these two pieces together. All right, and flip the wings down over here. And here is the interesting part. Actually, I should just split them out first, but never mind. You can actually this transformation for the tail fin wise is interesting for me. Okay, you can just take it and put it, but it's interesting that they actually split the tail fin into two, and you can combine it. So it's pretty nice touch and pretty interesting to me. Let me just fix it nicely first. Okay, I think it's best if I split it first. Push this all the way in. Push this all the way in. Alright, and put them together again. Tap it together. Looks really, really nice. Arms wise, similar to Air Raid. Gonna flip this downwards. This is really a bit tough, but tough joints are good. So anyway, here, and you flip this downwards. Okay, and then lock it in. Locks in very, very nicely. Alright. Okay, trying to align everything nicely so they don't get any gap. Okay, pretty nice. I have a little bit of gap, but no big issues. And over here, you flip this up. Really cool. Flip this up. And then you lock it in here. Flip this part up. And you lock it here. So really nice. And wings wise, just open them up. Slot it back in here. Oops. This whole cap, slot it in. The other wing similarly. Okay, just align it and slot it in. Inside here, voila! And of course the missile, just gonna put it back here. Alright. And for the sides, I'm just gonna put the missiles. I'm gonna put them underneath here, the wings. Okay, nice. You can choose to put it here if you wish to. It's all based on personal preference, but I think it looks nicer to have one here rather than here, so I'm just gonna put it here. And there we have it. This is a very nice looking Falcon, and of course the landing gears are here. I'm not gonna pull it out because it's really, really hard to pull it out. And the cockpit, you can open it. Really cool details. But this plane mode is really, really nice. As you can see, it's very glossy as well. The plastic they use is really glossy and it's really nice. And I think it has a very stealth look to it, very stealthy look to it. And the color, you know, it's glossy and it's really nice. I mean, plastic wise, decent quality, and no, I just really, really like this. The color of this plane, this F-16 Falcon is really, really nice. You know, wow. Look at the gloss. Now the gloss is not reflected from the light on my ceiling, but the gloss, as you can see, is really awesome. It's really, really, really nice. Cool. Okay, and right now I'm just gonna transform into the limb mode. So what I gotta do, let me just take the missiles out first. Okay, move into the sides. I'm gonna take the wings out as well for the ease of transformation. Take the wings out. Anyway, later we're gonna flip it down this way. This is going to be, I can't remember which way, but anyway, here. Alright, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna just unpack the arms. Okay, I'm gonna flip back this chest portion, flip this piece down, rotate the head outwards. I am going to pull this apart first. Okay, because I need to insert the leg portion. Okay, let me just do it. Alright, split it up. Okay, I'm gonna leave this out for the time being. Okay, the back wise, you will need to do I need to flip it? Actually, I don't need to. Anyway, so this is the leg portion. I'm just gonna fit it in first on one side. Okay, get it in nicely, and then now fit it in the other side. Get it in nicely. And you can actually keep the wings this way. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. Yeah, but no, it hinders a little bit, but you can close the wings here. Yeah, so it looks pretty good. Okay, different interpretation. You can actually flip it up here if you like to, or leave it down here. I will choose to leave it down here because I think it looks cool this way. And over here, yep. Continue to pack this back in. Sorry, move this down. The good thing about this is that the joints are really tight. So even after continuous play and transformation, you probably wouldn't have loose joints. So that is a good thing. This is the second time I played with this piece because I did the first time before the review and now during the review. So joints are still really extremely tight. It was very tough to actually remove this part, so do take note of that. But yeah, it's, like I said, it's good to have tight joints rather than weak joints. And over here, I shall put the wings back here. Okay, I'm gonna flip it this way. Okay, a little bit tough to align the wings, but I finally got it. Did I get it? Gosh, did I get it? Okay, let me just try again. Flip it 90 degrees here. Insert it in here. Got it. Finally. All right. It's definitely a lot easier if you just flip the wings 90 degrees in and just push it in rather than push it in and then flip it. So this is cool. This is done for the limb. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna leave these two little missiles out of the way because they just keep falling and it's really irritating. So here we have the limb for F-16 Falcon, aka Skydive. Oh, and another thing to mention, you see the alphabet S dive here. It's meant to tell you Skydive. Nice touch. Due to copyright reason, license issues, they can't say, but we know this is this guy. And prior to the review, I've actually assembled the remaining 4 pieces because in the interest of the time to save it. And right now I'm just gonna do the final touch to actually put Falcon in. So I'm just gonna put it in. Pardon me for the camera that you might not be able to capture this because it's really big and it's you really need a little bit of force to actually push it in because the joint is really tight. Okay, so right now as I'm talking to you, I'm struggling a little bit to push it in. All right, finally I got it in. Cool. And right now just gonna do some minor adjustments and alignments and we are done. So pardon me with a little bit on the camera for a while first while I align everything in place. Okay. So this is a really massive toy. He's really top heavy. You really need to align a lot of things nicely. And yeah, he's really heavy. So it's not meant to be a play piece. Okay, I'm gonna say it's not meant to be a play piece, but more of a collector's display piece. So if you display him basically in certain poses that you want to do, he will hold himself pretty well. But of course, if you want to play him like the way you used to play with your G1 toy, that's not gonna work. So here I am adjusting Uranus, aka Superion. And I'm done here. I'm just gonna pull my camera, make it extend it so I can capture the big picture. As you see, this guy is really big. I'm just going to shift him backwards and hope he doesn't collapse. Okay, in the background, shift him backwards a little bit more. And you can see this is really a very massive, big toy. He is really massive, he's really big. He is really awesome. No, he's a really big toy. Really awesome. Look at this piece. This is a representation of Superion, man. This is really a representation of Superion. Do note that due to the top weight, okay, the legs, let's say if you were to place this on a very smooth surface, chances are that he will not be able to hold. He's definitely gonna split, like similar as Hercules. He's gonna split. So what you need to make sure you want to display him or anything, you need to make sure he's on a rougher surface. Okay, not a very smooth porcelain marble surface because that's gonna make him fall, but on a rougher surface, right? And this is how assemble his joints. Really nice, really quite a fair bit of articulation, but knowing that he's big, you need to be careful when you move him. Especially the wings, the wings actually, in a sense, get in the way of doing poses. So what I personally would prefer is to just take out the wings. But for the sake of completion of this this review, to see everything in the light, I'm actually putting him putting everything in. All right, and then sorry. And then take a look at the back view. He's very clean at the back. It's very nice at the back. Very clean view. Really, no, it's really cool. It's cool to have such a clean view for a combiner. So I personally really like this compared to the old combiners whereby it looks really ugly at the back, but this looks really good. See, even this too, the yellow really accentuates the figure. It's so nice and so proportionate and everything. It's like really wow. It's really wow. Instead of having it as a display piece, is really wow. TFC is supposed to come out with a set of new armors for chest piece and probably some guns for Uranus. I'm not sure whether iShop2Go is actually bringing them in, but if they do, I will definitely do a review of the add-on parts for you as well. And no, this is really a nice massive piece, nice to have, and he is the same size as Hercules, if I'm not wrong. I no longer have my Hercules because of a broken joint. But yeah, this is really a nice massive piece, and right now Phantom SR71 are sold out in iShop2Go. I know they still have limited pieces of Eagle, and AV 8B Harrier and F-16 Falcon are just in stock, but selling really fast. So if you really want to get this, get them now, because those of you who missed the earlier pieces, you are right now paying a higher price for Phantom, Eagle, and SR71. So if you missed out the earlier pieces, iShop is already sold out for Phantom and SR71. I heard there may be some reissues coming, so let's hope it's true. No tentatively date, TFC hasn't set a date of when they'll reissue the first few pieces, so we shall see. But right now, if you want to get Eagle, Harrier, and Falcon from iShop2Go, they are currently available. So do go to the website and check it out right now. So here's Charles signing off with yet another toy review. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Do stay tuned to my channel for more reviews next time. And here's me saying, Superion! Aerobots combine and form Superion! Alright, check it out. See you guys.